everybody and welcome to another video. My name is Melanie Josephine and today we are going to talk about what to ask when you're starting a new house sit. Now the things that I'm going to bring up are going to be relevant for sitters as well as for owners. So if you're a sitter, you may ask these questions, and if you're an owner and your sitter hasn't really asked many questions, then this is probably the information that you should provide before you go on a holiday, knowing that this person actually knows enough about your house and your pet to be able to do a good job. Also, just so you know, I have done two other videos, house sitting 101 for one version for sitters, one version for owners. So if you haven't seen that video, just go and watch that right after you finish watching this video, because it has a lot of really valuable information when it comes to house sitting. So, questions that you should ask and questions that I always ask, if I don't forget, are phone numbers. Ask for phone numbers of friends, neighbors, the vet, any contacts that you may be able to use in an emergency or any sort of situation where you need to contact somebody who's local while the owners are away. That's very, very important. I wrote a list of things that you should ask when you arrive, if the owner can show you how these things work. I mean, you might think, oh, it's a no-brainer, I know how to use a shower. But you know what? This is somebody else's house. Every shower works slightly different, and you don't want to break anything on your first day, or any day for that matter. So I find it is very, very useful, even though I know I could probably work these things out by myself. It's always good to ask the owner, and yeah, just to feel more at peace with what you're doing. So I always ask, can you show me how the shower works? Can you show me how the washing machine works? The dryer, where's the drying rack, if they use one? Yeah, do they use a dryer or do they use a drying rack? Do they have a line outside? You know, everybody does these things differently, and it's good to know. Is there something to the door lock? Can you show me how to lock the door? Is there like a trick to it? Because especially here in London, I rarely come across a door that works straightforward, or a lock. I mean a door, yeah, but a lock. Where do you keep cleaning supplies? Where do you keep the vacuum cleaner? Just have them show you so you know. And also, I don't know exactly what it's called, you know, this electricity cupboard. I know it's probably not the right word, but if the electricity goes out, that you know where you need to go to turn it back on. This is very important because if you don't know and the electricity goes out and you don't turn it back on in time, the items in your freezer are all gonna go to waste. So that's no good. Also, make sure that you know the pet food, the routine. Is there a cat flap? Is there a litter? Is there any weird behavior that is normal? Because just like human beings, we're all different, pets are all different, and they might have some quirky behavior that is perfectly normal, but it would be good if you knew about it. When is a bin day? How do you do trash? Do you recycle? What sort of shops are nearby? I also started to now ask for restaurant recommendations in the area, because you know how it is. You pay so much food when you go out for... Did I say you pay so much food? I don't know. You pay so much money when you go out for food, and I find it really annoying if I don't enjoy the food that I have ordered. And so that's why I'm asking for restaurant recommendations now. And also for order-in recommendations. How do things in the kitchen work? Where are the kitchen towels? Where is the foil or any other supplies? In the winter you will need to know how the heating works. where do they keep extra sheets, towels, washing powder, where do they keep tea, coffee, oil, sugar. Some people don't have these items. I'm now talking mainly about tea, coffee, oil, sugar. So that's another reason to ask in the beginning, where do you keep it? Because if they don't have it, then you already know there's things that you will need to buy. I mean, there are things that you will need to buy, but that you can add to your list. Then if it's possible, it is always good to arrive the night before, because you can familiarize yourself with everything, and then if you've forgotten a question, like there's more time that questions may arise, and that you can ask questions in the evening, maybe in the morning if they're not leaving like too early. And I think this was everything. I think this was quite a short video. I hope this helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye! Hi again! One more thing to add. If you want to have an amazing love life and you want to transform your love life, I have written this amazing book, Love Life Simplified. It goes through so many things that are related to love life. I wrote it because I've struggled in my love life in the past, and I want to share my experiences, other people's experiences, and what I've learned. All my research went into this book, and if you're struggling, or even if you're not struggling but you don't know how to have an amazing love life, this is a book for you. And then I would also like to mention my other book, Rock Your Au Pair Year. If you want to be an au pair, or you know anybody who wants to be an au pair, this is your guide, and it will definitely help you to have an amazing au pair time. Okay, that's all I want to say. Bye!